Germany is a federal state consisting of 16 states, and each state has various cultures and characteristics, making it a popular country for tourists. In addition, there are many fun events such as the world's largest beer festival, Oktoberfest. Doesn't that mean Germany is an amazing country to visit? Definitely it is. So why not learn about it? With that being said, let's take a look at the unbelievable places in Germany. Welcome back to the channel World Travel Inside. The topic we'll be discussing today is unbelievable places to visit in Germany. But before we start, subscribe to the channel and don't miss any updates. Now let's begin. Neuschwanstein Castle. Neuschwanstein Castle, the endpoint of the German Romantic Road and a big favorite. Its fairy tale and graceful appearance are also called Swan Castle, and it's no exaggeration to say that it's the most famous castle in the world. It is also relatively a new castle built by King Ludwig II of Bavaria in the late 19th century. Ludwig II was a patron of the musician Wagner, admiring the world of the opera and spending a lot of money on the construction of the castle in the fairyland. It hasn't played an important role in history, but it's a dream and ideal castle built by a genuine prince just for his own artistic satisfaction. Cologne Cathedral, about an hour from Frankfurt. On the Intercity Express ICE, as soon as you leave Cologne Central Station, you will see the black twin towers of the Cologne Cathedral that stretch straight into the sky. With a height of 157 meters and one of the largest Gothic architecture in the world, the history of this cathedral began in the 4th century, and the relics of the 3 wise men who witnessed the birth of Jesus Christ in the latter half of the 12th century were enshrined here. It became a sacred place. There was a time when it was designated as a World Heritage in danger due to the danger of landscape destruction due to the surrounding high-rise building plan, but it was lifted by the hard efforts of the city authorities, such as placing height restrictions around the cathedral. Its powerful and magnificent appearance will continue to impact people's hearts forever. Heidelberg Castle. Heidelberg is less than an hour from Frankfurt. Heidelberg Castle is on the hill of this city. One of Germany's most famous castle ruins and a symbol of the city, the castle has a history of being destroyed once in 1689. Some have been restored since then, but the still destroyed appearance will be quaint. In addition, there are many highlights such as the largest wine barrel in the world and the footprints called Knight's Footprints. The cityscape with reddish-brown roofs overlooking the castle, the Neckar River, and the Karl Theodor Bridge are also beautiful that you will forget the time. Berlin Wall. After World War II, Germany was a defeated country that was divided into 2 countries, East and West. Berlin was located on the East Germany region but was divided and ruled by the United States, Great Britain, France and the Soviet Union. A wall was created by the Soviet Union and the East German government to surround West Berlin to prevent the increase of the number of fugitives from communist East Germany to West Berlin, a free capitalist society. The Berlin Wall, which is now left along the River Spree, is an outdoor gallery with 116 artists from 21 countries. It was painted in 1990, shortly after the wall was broken, and was restored in 2009 by the participating artists themselves. Rothenburg. A city is known as the jewel of the Middle Ages. The cityscape, which retains the remnants of the Middle Ages, is famous as a highlight of the Romantic Road. The cute streets like picture books, such as German half-timbered houses and cobblestone alleys, attract many tourists. The walls that surround the city can be climbed up and walked, giving you a view of Rothenburg from different angles. It'll be fun to walk around the city at wills, such as the Karakuri Clock, Meister Turnuk, and Market Square, and the shops selling Christmas goods all year round. Hanseatic city Lübeck. Lübeck, the leader of the Hanseatic League, which flourished in the Middle Ages, is a free city on the banks of the TRAVE river that flows into the Baltic Sea. The Hanseatic League is a city alliance that took control of the Baltic Sea trade in the Middle Ages without being ruled by the royal family and held a great deal of political, economic and military power until religious reforms took place. Surrounded by the travel canals, the old town of Wismar is the best preserved port city of the Baltic Sea, with a variety of eye-catching buildings such as the Gothic Town Hall and the Holstentor, which was also designed on the old Dutch mark banknotes. The cityscape, which is so beautiful that it is called the Queen of Hansa, is registered as a World Heritage Site. Weiss Church. A romantic highway from Würzburg in Germany to Füssen. In the middle of the Romantic Road, there is a World Heritage Weiss Church, which is called the highest peak of the Rococo style. Weiss Church has the meaning of meadow church, and as the name suggests, it is a church that blends into the idyllic grassland landscape. The reason why this church, with nothing around it, became famous was the legend of the miracle of Weiss, which occurred in 18th century. The miracle of wise is that the statue of Christ shed tears as a result of enthusiastic prayers every day to the Christ the Redeemer, handed over by a farmer lady in 1783. As a result, the number of pilgrims continued to increase, and the current church was completed in 1754 and continues to this day. Dresden. About 3 hours by bus from Berlin, Dresden, the capital of the Kingdom of Saxony, is the ancient capital of the eastern Germany, with its beautiful Baroque architecture. Dresden, also known as Florence on the River Elbe, is the busiest Christmas season. Christmas markets are held here and there in Dresden, making the whole city gorgeous. Among them, the Christmas market, the Dresden Streusdelmarkt, held at the Dresden Altmarkt Square in the Old Town, is famous as Germany's old Christmas market that started in 1434. Aachen Cathedral. There are more than 1,030 World Heritage Sites around the world. Although it is now a well-known UNESCO World Heritage Site, 12 of the first World Heritage Sites were registered in 1978. One of the 12 is Germany's Aachen Cathedral, which, of course, is the first World Heritage Site in Germany. The town of Aachen, with its cathedral, is located in the western part of Germany, adjacent to the Dutch-Belgian border. It is an ancient city that is famous as a hot spring resort and has a history of about 2,000 years. The cathedral is a magnificent cathedral with no similarities to other German churches in terms of its age, architectural style, and luxury of interior decoration. If you stand inside the mysterious octagonal shrine, you may be able to convey the power that Charlemagne had hoped for that time. Munich. The world's largest beer festival, Oktoberfest, was held in Germany's short summer is over, and the breeze makes you feel a little autumn. Recently, Oktoberfest has become popular all over the world, but after all, it is the birthplace of Munich in Bavaria. During the period, special tents of various beer brands, large and small, were set up in the venue, and there was a lot of fuss every day and night. Even though it's a special tent, it is a very large fixed facility and is said to have a maximum capacity of over 10,000 people. Once you step in, you'll be breathtaking in its size and full of enthusiasm. Munich is also full of attractions, including the Hofbrauhaus Beer Hall, which is run by the brewing company that enjoys beer all year round, even if it's not during the period, and the beautiful market square, palaces, and residence. Bremen Town Hall and Lawrence Statue. Bremen, the city aimed at by the donkey, dog, cat, and chicken music troupe in the Grimm's fairy tales, has been the free city since the Hanseatic League in the Middle Ages and the end of the fairy tale road. Bremen's guardian deity of freedom and independence, Roland's statue, has a beautiful harmony between Gothic and Renaissance styles, City Hall of Market Square, and the knight's motif of lyrical poems. Both have a history dating back to the 1400s and were protected by citizens every time they were in danger of war or collapse, and were recognized as a World Heritage Site in 2004. This was all about it. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more such exciting content. See you in the next video.